welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here with me today. And my name is Maya, if you don't know. Today's video is going to be about my self-soothing, my self-nourishing habits. I think that this is a perfect time to do this video because right now we're in Cancer season and there's a lot of planets going retrograde for the next few weeks and a lot of energy that is in Cancer also. So we're gonna have, a lot of us are looking at what impacts us, what nourishes us, what soothes us, what inspires us creatively as well as emotionally. We're gonna all be looking at those aspects and also having to be self-sufficient and soothing ourselves. This is something I've learned a lot about in life, how to look inward when I'm having distress, a lot of heavy emotions or something, what activities I can do to calm myself down, make myself feel better, and transmute energy into its highest vibration. That's what I think this time is all about. And yeah, so I thought I'd give my tips and tricks of how I soothe myself when I'm alone, or when, you know, I'm in such extreme emotional state that I'm the only one who can calm myself down, bring myself down to earth, more grounded. These are some things that I like to do. So if you're interested in knowing what I like to do to keep myself feeling good, keep on watching. So the first tip that I have is exercise. Obviously, exercising is incredibly beneficial, not only for your physical body, but your mind, your emotional body, and your spirit as well. My favorite form of exercise is doing yoga. I love doing yoga, stretching my muscles out in a gentle way and being mindful in my body. That is what I live for. I love dancing too. So if you're not necessarily wanting to do a rigorous or structured physical exercise every day, just get your body moving with some dance moves, you know. Go on a walk, go outside. That's my next tip actually, is going outside. I know when we're all self-quarantining in isolation, it can be difficult to find reasons to go outside, but just know that the sun is so healing and glorifying and uplifting to any energy. It just like, the sun just zaps out the positive out of any situation to me. So if you're feeling down, or if you want to do something self-love for yourself, then I'd say go out and take a walk in the sun. Without any technology, just being completely present and aware of your surroundings, I think that can be quite emotionally cleansing. My next tip is to make some yummy food. I love fruit because I think nature doesn't do anything wrong. So as pure, as raw as to the form of the food I can get, I think that's the healthier it is. With that being said, I do indulge in my fried foods and my sweets as well. I do like balance and moderation in everything that I do. Something fun that I was making recently is pickled okra. I love pickled okra. I grew up in Texas for a lot of my life, and pickled okra will forever be my jam. So it was my first time making it. I had help because I actually didn't know anything about pickling process. The canning process involves a lot of sterilization, and you have to boil once you get all the ingredients in the can in the sterilized jar, you have to like boil it to get the pressure going a certain way. Yeah, so I inserted some footage, so I'm very excited to see how it came out. I put okra, dill, a little bit of cayenne, garlic, vinegar, obviously, salt, pepper. Obviously, the reason why food is such an important part of this tip is because Cancer rules mom, the provider, the nurturer, and that includes a lot of food. Food is such a healing, nurturing part of our existence. So if we pay attention to what we put in our body and try to put like the best choices, the highest choices of food that we can in our bodies, that it will impact you to heal yourself like more than you ever could imagine. Food is an absolute gift, medicine that we should all cherish. My next tip is to make some art, make some music. I like playing the harp. I take lessons and it feels really good to see progress. Also have been painting more, doing more art. As you can see, my last video was me spray painting. So yeah, I'm very grateful to have a studio where I live in my new house. So I'm very grateful just to be in there creating, working. I inserted footage of a painting I was doing recently, and it actually didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, which I think is an important part of processing as an artist, documenting your progress. It's always okay to create and take risks and not like the way those risks turn out, and then, you know, feeling okay with the failure, I guess, and then wanting to try again. I think with anything getting better, we're gonna have to fail and be like, oh, I didn't really like that, in order to learn what we do like. So for me as an artist, I'm working on, as a visual artist, I'm working on not going overboard, because, you know, it's not like a dance or like a performance where I can just take it back, not cut it out. Once you have it down, once you made that brush stroke, it's gonna be there. Even if you paint over it, it's still, you know, it's gonna be there. And I think I should invest in better quality brushes too. So, but yeah, painting and creating, it really gets me into another space creatively and meditatively. I love making beautiful art. So yeah, I recommend, even if you don't think of yourself as an artist, I recommend that you just do a creative thing every day, because I think we all are artists. It's just not all of us have an art practice. So yeah, man, that's my 2 cents. I think we should all be making art right now as a way to tell our stories and to get out all the emotion. Cancer rules, you know, the emotion. It's a water sign, and Cancer can get quite moody, quite, you know, like a crab, hard shell, soft interior. So we can lash out, you know, they can lash out, and they can look to others to make them feel better, manipulative maybe. And I just think we all can have that shadow. We all have a shadow side. In order to cleanse the shadow side and heal it, we have to give it some light and give it some activities so it can be transformed into the light. I'm trying to think if there's anything more. Oh, I love reading, obviously. Stimulating your mind. I've been reading a book by Manly P. Hall. It's I'll write the title here or put the clip in. It's a really big book it's a theology book, religious book, talking about the history of theology and religion in the world, starting from, you know, the ancient civilizations, Greek. And it's quite Western for sure, but I still get some stuff out of it. So I just picked that up. It's quite dense, so I try to read as much as I can, but I don't like make myself keep going in order, because I just won't retain any information. I've also been reading, I started a novel by Octavia Butler called, I don't know what the series is called, but the first book of the series is called Wild Seed. The cover looks like this. And this book is I really like Octavia Butler. She's one of my favorite writers because she writes science fiction, Black science fiction. fantasy novels, and I think that's really, really cool. I'm very interested in that. When I read her books, I just can't put them down. I just like can read the whole thing in a day. So expanding your mind and learning a new skill, learning a new language or something is a great way to self-nourish, because the purpose of life is to grow and we all want to learn new things. So I recommend that we all strive to learn something new every day. My most favorite way to self-nourish is doing tarot. Actually, connecting with my higher self, my spirituality. Yes, I love doing that. I love doing, what is it called? Divination. It's a beautiful, beautiful practice. I really feel turned on, like really electric when I do divination. The cards just flow out and a message just flows out, and all the cards that come out for that message all connect and tie in so beautifully. A few days ago for this video, I pulled a few cards, and the cards that I got were just so nice. I think it was Son of Cups, and then I pulled, I don't know, I forget the actual cards, but the overall message was just imagination, creation. I have it. There's a beautiful, beautiful, abundant energy all around me, and I should just trust in that energy and trust in the creative process and in my power and my force, and not be afraid of it. That's the energy that I got, and which I hope to put forward into this video so that you may feel it. So yeah, those were, I guess, my 8 tips of what I do to self-nourish. I make sure I eat and drink plenty of water and eat well. I make sure I get sun in the mornings. I usually go outside first thing in the morning. I make sure I read a chapter of a book every day. Make sure I do yoga. Make sure I create something, whether I be practice music, making music, or practice painting, making art. I do my tarot. I do my meditation and my spiritual healing work. And yeah, I make sure I learn something new. I try new things every day. I think a lot of us get tied down with fear, and you know, we don't really strive for our goals. But I think I know anything's possible, and yeah, I know that we can just give it a go and everything will work out. I love you very much. I hope to see you in the next video, and stay blessed, stay safe. I love you. Bye bye.